Howdy, folks. Well, kind of a jog down, a memory lane tonight. Well, this goes back to, within maybe the proximity of the summer of 1982, around maybe that proximity. But we were living in Illinois. Of course, as mentioned, we did move to Tennessee in 1983, but I remember around that era, Dad took us over to a friend's house, and they cooked supper for us and grilled out. Can't even remember what in the hell his name is, or even if he still exists for that matter. Yeah, but I remember the house, and it was a white house, fairly, big house too. And I remember the patio. I think he even had a barn with a horse, if my memory is triggering right. And of course, and I think he showed us his horse. So, and I also remember other incidents, like, well, he had his grill out, closed up, and I captured all these lightning bugs. And I decided, well, maybe I'll try and cook them lightning bugs and eat them. And I did, capture lightning bugs and put them on the grill, then tried to eat them afterwards, and totally tasted like shit. And of course, and I remember, well, they had a metal box fan sitting up on the chair in the kitchen. Well, for, to ventilate the kitchen. And in the living room, I remember, there was this chimney, and through the wall, right by the chimney, was a wall air conditioner, and of course, the back end of the part that stuck out, to the outside was, kind of inspiring. I mean, to me, a unique, well, this was back in the days when they put grills on the condenser portion of the air conditioner for added protection to the condenser fins. But that grill was, well, this wire mesh with, these unique diamond shapes, which, of course, triggered my interest at the time. And I guess, whoever was there thought it was really hot. And so, what they proceeded to do was bring out, an extra window unit and install it right there in the living room, right then and there, during the, gathering. So, a few minutes later, there were these few guys. I think a few guys to the outside and a few guys to the inside, kind of struggling, to get that window unit installed in the window. And the grill of that unit was the same as the wall unit, triangular shaped, mesh. So, and I was kind of fascinated watching them, put that window unit in. Well, no, maybe about a minute or so later, when I was walking around to the outside, there was this guy, one of the installers. He had stood back, and I mean, he had a grimace of discouragement. He was standing there like, and I was curious, and I was like, what happened? And in the process, that window air conditioner, fell out the window while I think shortly after they installed it, it fell right out of the window into the bushes, down below. So anyway, I mean, and then all the guys came outside and I guess lifted the window AC up, and then they, proceeded to, install the window units again. And I guess the second time they got it right, but, But anyway, I mean, it was a pretty unique looking, window unit. I mean, as mentioned, and, the memory of the air conditioner, falling out the window, still is stuck in my mind today. But that's your nostalgia for this evening.